We should be live. Hi, Pat. Thank you for coming. This is just a birthday stream. I don't have anything in particular planned. So if you have some questions for me, feel free to drop them in the chat. But while we give people a couple seconds to filter in, do either of y'all feel like, because this is very casual, do either of y'all feel like introducing yourselves? Do you feel like people should know who you are? Because I'll take that.
I'll say hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Cache. I'm on a mini vacation for the first time in like 2 years. So I'm outside enjoying what sun we got till it get cold again. Um, but happy to celebrate Deidre's birthday. So hi, y'all.
Well, I'm Erica from the Broken Spine. I mean, what else should I say? Um,
You
yeah,
know,
happy birthday, Deidra.
thank you. What, like, as Bree would say, choose you, whatever you feel
Yeah,
like.
happy birthday. I really don't have too much to say. I'm cooking dinner
Yeah.
in the process.
Did you tell
And
us what you were making?
a roast chicken
Ooh.
and some waiting for the potatoes and the eggs to cool down. So for some potato salad
Mm-hmm.
and fresh green beans.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
I want some.
going out today. This is going to be a
Listen,
chicken is a week long
I've
meal.
been wanting some fresh green beans and some roasted Brussels sprouts. Like, bad. Real bad. I have
Hmm.
to get me some.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Ooh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Tasty.
Yep.
So I like to drop my little intro as people are trickling in. Hold on one second. Just so you know where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hi, I haven't seen you in one of my videos in a minute. How are you? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, all the queens up here. Emma Ray. Thank
Hey, Emma
you.
Ray.
Um, what am I or we currently reading? What are y'all reading? Because I got a lot going on. Nothing, nothing super moving right now, but maybe.
I have a lot going on, like reading wise, but
Yeah.
you know, um, because I'm doing like Skoden.
Are you
Um,
done studying?
yeah, but I'm also doing other like I want to catch up on some of the reads that I started but haven't finished. Or let me rephrase that. I want to finish some of the reads that I've started but haven't finished. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
it
No, that
does.
doesn't.
Yeah, what you started and haven't finished before
Yeah,
the end of the year, I assume.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
So I want to do that. Um, so I have a lot of books that are in progress.
Mhm.
Um, but um nothing like concrete. Like right now I'm reading it's a middle grade for Skoden, uh Sisters of the Never Sea,
Yeah.
and it's a Peter Pan retelling.
Yeah, I was just watching your video earlier this morning.
So far it's not bad. Um
Okay. I don't know
we'll
if I've
see.
ever read a Peter Pan retelling
Yeah.
before.
I'm only on chapter 6. So
Okay,
we'll see.
that's cool.
So
Shay, anything you want to talk about?
Totally didn't realize I was unmuted that whole time. My bad. I am reading The Cartographers by Plum Shepherd. I feel like that's how you say the name. Um,
Mhm.
I've been like reading it off and on because like I would get it and then I'd read it and then it have to go back to the library and it'd be on hold for so long because somebody else,
Hmm.
so many other people reading it because it came out this year.
Yeah.
But I finally got like a deeper into the mystery and I'm really liking it. And luckily, when it went back this time, nobody had it on hold, so I was able to bring it back. Then I started middle grade debut, A Taste of Magic. So I'm a little bit into that, and then I'm doing a reread of The City We Became because The World We Make came out last week, and a reread of The Spook Who Sat by the Door.
The what?
The
I
Spook
heard the
Who
city
Sat
would
by
be
the Door
paying.
by Sam
Okay.
Greenlee.
Mhm. Okay. How's that one?
So I read The Spook Who Sat by the Door in January and like loved it. Like cried, had like so many epiphanies about Black America and like about like COINTELPRO and oh boy, what's his name? The J. Edgar Hoover and all these
Mm.
thoughts and whatnot. And so it really has fueled this novel that I've been working on. So I'm doing the reread and like making notes for things that I want to make sure I like give nods to in my novel as like
Mhm.
paying homage to Sam Greenlee and what he did. So that's what this reread is for.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
That's cool. Um, I have been kind of unofficially participating in that 30 and 30 manga. Is it challenge or read along? I don't know what they call it exactly. But it's Shay, Geeks Out, Izzy from Happy for Now, Bree from Black Petition, and Ashley from Bookish Realm doing that. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's a read along or challenge or whatever. And I'm trying to get to volume 8 of Spy Family. I'm currently on volume 5. I'm almost finished. I got probably 20 pages left. Um, I want to finish all the manga that I currently physically own. Like, I want to read those this month. I haven't started all of them. And Killers of the Flower Moon is our book club pick, but I forget who the author is. Hang on.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
David or Daniel
It's
somebody.
based in Oklahoma, right?
I think so. Don't get me to
I think
lying.
so. I think
Yeah,
so.
cause my cousin, I feel like that's the audio book that he was like, it was like a audio production that like changed his life and like his
Oh,
viewpoint on audio books because of how good it was. And so like I was like
okay.
I remember because he told me to read it, but I never got deep into it. So when you said, I was like, this sounds really really familiar.
My internet is currently not cooperating, but I believe the author's name is David Daniel. I don't know.
What are
Like,
Killers of
Killers
the
of the
Flower
Flower
Moon?
Moon. Hmm.
David Gran.
Thank you. And it's a
Oh,
nonfiction
wait, there's
book.
supposed to be a movie coming out next year.
Oh, really?
Is that?
I
Yeah,
didn't know
I
that
want to say
part of it.
if it's what I think it is, it's like set in Oklahoma and it's about like a set of murders,
Yeah.
like that
Part
happened here.
part of it is part of how the FBI became established. Started this story, and yeah, I'm preparing to jump into that because I know it's going to be heavy because of just the fact that it's involving the FBI in any way and like it's formation. So there's that, and then I'm going to read. I think it's Surviving the City. It's a graphic
Yeah,
novel.
I have that.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna read that, and I have one other nonfiction graphic novel that I borrowed this morning, and I can't remember. Oh, not. Well, I guess it is. It's kind of nonfiction. It's Trickster by Matt Dembicki. It's Native American tales in graphic novel form. It's a collection of stories. So there's That's basically my plans. And any other manga that I own, I'm just gonna pick up.
I did not. It's a manga or graphic novel.
Trickster is a graphic novel,
Okay.
and I believe so is Surviving the City. So I'm not really fully participating in Skoden,
Mhm.
and I'm not really fully participating in 30 and 30, but I'm gonna like let them inspire what I read
Yeah.
this month. And I plan on finally finishing or starting mapping the interior. I have had
Okay.
this for like 2 years, and I don't. It's look how short this is. What
I
is
know.
wrong with me? Like, get it together, girl.
I need to read My Heart is a Chainsaw.
Yeah,
Um
at least that one's a little thick. You know what I'm saying? I can understand. That's like
yeah,
80 pages.
sometimes the little ones are hard to get to. Sometimes.
I don't know.
I mean, I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah, me too. I have enjoyed, like, okay, I gave My Heart is a Chainsaw 3 stars, right? But
Really?
I still had a good time.
Okay.
I don't know how, because 3 is not a bad rating to
No,
me.
it's not.
It's an okay, you know.
Yeah.
It's very much a book for fans of like slashers, and I'm not necessarily a fan of slashers.
Okay.
That's my
So
defense.
so other than the fact that you aren't a fan of slasher,
hmm
why else did you give it a 3?
Um, because of so it's set up. The main character breaks the fourth wall, kind of, and that's cool. But I didn't understand um the purpose of that
Okay.
until it's too late.
Okay.
I was kind of annoyed by that until I realized that, oh, this is with a purpose. And then the ending was, how do I say this? The ending for me was kind of out of left field.
Okay.
Like, have you read The Night of the Mannequins by him?
Yeah. Mhm.
You know how that ending was kind of like, what the fuck did I just read?
Yeah.
That it's the same type of
Yeah.
feeling.
Okay.
Um, and I didn't like it in this case. Um, I liked it for The Night of the Mannequins, but I didn't like it here.
Okay.
Because I think also The Night of the Mannequins is shorter, so I had less
Mhm.
invested. And
Yeah.
so if you, I don't know. But I still, I'm gonna read I'm gonna check out the Night of the Reaper, whatever it's called,
Oh, the
the
sequel.
sequel.
But some people say that didn't need a sequel.
I felt unsatisfied, so I wanted to know like what the hell. So
Okay.
I wanted a sequel personally,
Okay.
because yeah, I was unsatisfied by that ending.
So,
For,
Emma Ray, you are completely fine because it took me like how long to get you that book anyway? You're fine.
there's that. Which book is this y'all supposed to be reading this time?
So we did the second book in the Molly Southern trilogy. That was Emma Ray's
By
favorite.
Tade.
Yeah, Tade Thompson.
Hmm.
And I forgot what the book is called. I could get up and go look because I told Emma Ray
Mm,
I was gonna mail it to her, and it's still sitting here without an envelope.
wait, tell me what the first one is called again.
Um, so the first book in the trilogy is The Murders of Molly Southbourne.
Okay,
And then the second one I think is The Survival of Molly Southbourne. I think that's what it is.
something like that. Yeah.
And then there's also a third book in the series. They're all novellas.
Are
Um,
they? I didn't realize they were novellas.
yeah, they're all novellas. And then I sent her um Kim Kim something born 1982.
Hmm.
and she's South Korean, I think, author, and it's really about mm, women, men, like being in control, choosing their path. It's
Mhm.
it's very patriarchal, and there are a couple of times I sent Emma an email, a message, and it was like, I want to punch somebody in the throat
Did
because
you read Rosewater?
I haven't,
Okay.
I
Okay.
haven't.
Um, I got that from his writing in Rosewater.
Mm,
Like it just had a patriarchal feel to it. I guess it was with purpose, but
yeah, I'm sure.
I just get tired of that sometimes. I get tired of a lot of shit that I read a lot.
But so I, I'm kind of, should I bring this up since Emma? Okay, so I'm gonna say it. So Tade Thompson, we know, is a black man,
Yeah.
and the main character, oops, the main character in the Murders of Molly Southbourne, at least in the first book, is a white female.
Okay.
Um, which Emma and I didn't talk about, and really thought about it um with the second book. I was like, that's interesting that he would choose his main character to be a white female.
That's a choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
did you say the murderer though?
huh?
Did you say the murderer?
The Murders of Molly
Oh,
Southbourne.
okay. So the main, you're just saying the main character of that book. Okay.
Yeah, the
I
main
thought you were
character.
saying the murderer in that book was a white female. I was
Oh,
like,
no, no, no. Well,
oh.
I mean, kind of. That's true
Okay.
too.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I
So,
don't know if I would. I think I would read a novella or a short story by Tade, but finishing Rosewater, I, I, Emma Ray, have you read Rosewater? Just wondering. If so, how did you feel about it? Um,
um,
no, but if my internet would cooperate, I would share my screen. But either Goodreads is
I
down
can,
or my internet is tripping.
do it. Emma Ray, yeah, I think she is Russian. Like the mother of Molly is Russian. Something like, no, 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 no. She was born in this. I want to say she was born in the States, if I remember correctly. And then she went overseas and she became like a spy. And I think I have to double check. So share.
Where is Cindy? I don't know, but she
So
said she'll.
that's the cover. Um, The Murders of Molly Southbourne.
I don't know for whatever reason, because I knew Tade was black. I think I assumed that the person on this cover was suffering from albinism. I didn't think that this was going to be a white person.
And see, that's yeah, I can see that because you're thinking it's a black guy that's writing it,
I just assumed,
and
that's
then
what I get for assuming.
yeah, um, it's it's one of those things.
Oh,
So,
okay.
oh, did you not want me to stop
No, no,
sharing?
I thought I accidentally
Oh
clicked
no,
it
that was
off,
me.
but you did that.
That was me.
I was like, oh shit. Okay, I have read Rosewater. I liked it, and then after reading, I feel like having those. Now, wait a minute. Okay, I want to pick up the Molly books because I was curious how his other writing was. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't dislike Rosewater. It was just something about his style that I didn't curl all the way over, as they say, for me. And I was wondering how he would do with shorter things because I'm not willing to invest in the sequel or another like full length novel.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think. I don't think.
I mean, I can completely see where he would be a library read for people.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
completely see that. Um, and I haven't read Rosewater yet, but when I do, I'm gonna check it out from the library first.
Yeah.
Because although I am enjoying The Murders of Molly Southbourne, and maybe that's where his strength is in shorter works,
Yeah.
not longer works.
Mhm.
Um, I am enjoying it. I would I would buy it. Um,
Okay.
I would. Is it like 5 star? No.
Yeah.
But it's an enjoyable ride.
Yeah.
So,
That matters. It
yeah.
doesn't. Everything doesn't have to be 5 star,
Right.
but I would prefer that not to get pissed off.
Right. I I definitely say if your library has it, check it out.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, that's he's okay. He's okay.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Um. Let me see. I'm gonna try this one more again. Gate added. I want it to go ascending. Okay. I think we're cooking with grease. Let me share this screen. Uh oh. Okay, this is the book. That I was talking about. Um, I think it has something to do with native land. Yeah. Child, this right here after oil was discovered beneath the land. That's enough. I don't really even want to read the rest of it. But that's the book I was talking about, you guys. And somebody, the one of y'all said it's going to be a movie. I
Yeah,
did
I
not know
said
that.
yeah, it's gonna have Leonardo DiCaprio in it. I'm assuming he's gonna be FBI guy.
Oh, probably.
Um, it's directed by Martin Scorsese. Leonardo DiCaprio, Brandon Fraser, Robert De Niro.
Not Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Who, by the
Yes.
way, has really porked up.
Yes, he.
Yeah. Looking at this picture, he's no longer the lean, trim Brandon
Yeah,
Fraser.
he's definitely spent some time off screen.
Yeah. Living large.
Yeah. I don't know if the Black Love series channel that me and Ashley have is gonna have together is gonna come back, but I am gonna be reading a lot of those same books that I would have been reading on my channel from like the Recreate My Mama's Shelves
Mm.
series that I have. And Omar Tyree is one author that I have not gotten yet that she has had on her shelves that I need to. So I need to I need to get that. The Superfly, I think is what you're talking about.
Mm.
By him or Fly Girl. But if it's not what you're talking about, I want to know what supernatural book you're talking about. Oh, it's hard to hear me with the TV in the background. Hold up, because babe is asleep. And it's only on like level 9, but the speakers on the TV are clearly excellent. Sorry about that, y'all. Is that better?
Yeah. Um,
Um, yes, I've been wanting to read that, Deidre. Gotta be in the right headspace first. Yeah, that's why I haven't started it. It's our November pick, and I just know. That's why I'm like, let me get all my manga together, all my comics, all my graphic things. When I need to pick me up, I got them ready.
I was thinking about reading that for the nonfiction pick for
Thank
Skoden.
you.
Um, I didn't want to because
Yeah.
I figured it was going to be a hard one.
Anything. I don't know if I'm sure there are, but I haven't. I would like to read a nonfiction book about something nice or
Mhm.
not traumatizing.
Yeah.
Um,
I
I don't
will
know.
I will say this. I mean, it's middle grade if you haven't read it. Jacqueline Woodson's Brown Girl Dreaming.
I haven't. That's a nonfiction book.
Uh-huh. It's
I didn't
told
know
in
that.
verse. Yeah.
I have it right here.
Yeah. Told in told in verse. I mean, there is some, but overall, it's her story of living in New York and in the South and becoming a writer.
I did not know this is nonfiction.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll put it on the short list for
So
this month.
it's not as traumatizing. I mean, it's a middle grade. There are some things, but
Yeah. Okay. I'll definitely check it out. Thank you.
mhm.
Was coupled with being sexually assaulted and his divorce. Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
Bless
that's
his
sad.
heart.
I'm sorry I talked about him gaining weight.
Yeah. I will start it when I'm on break. Leslie by Omar Turi. I don't think I've read that one, but I will because I liked his writing from what I can remember. Let's see.
All of these authors are people I've never heard, so I'm just like mentally making notes of the names.
Yeah, he's like of the Eric Jerome Dickey and like the
Mhm.
original craze with Terry McMillan. He's of that time frame by Omar. Come on, bro. Technology is not for me today. Oh, I never even seen this cover before. Want to read list? Putting it on there. Okay. Someone was planning on reading that for Scoden, and Kim said that wouldn't fit. Which
Oh,
Killers of the Flower Moon?
Hormone. I wonder if it's because
Okay,
the author.
because it's not the author's not. I wasn't reading that for
No,
Scoden
I
for the record. Okay.
no, I know. I was just saying
Okay.
I was thinking about putting it on.
No, no, I was reading that. It's our book club pick for the month, and it just so happens to be related to Indigenous history in America. So
So it's not by
There's
an
that.
indigenous author.
I don't think so. I didn't honestly didn't even look it up because it was just
Mm.
I was gonna read it regardless.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where is the little author's bio? With the new Goodreads page, it takes forever to get to the author's little
I
bio.
don't I don't fool with Goodreads too much anymore.
They've I mean it's not ugly. It seems like they just made the font bigger.
And in bubbles.
Yeah. Um, it doesn't mention David's race or nationality or ethnicity in his little blurb on Goodreads, but like I said, for the record, I wasn't reading it for Snowden.
Oh, well, excuse me.
No,
His
I was just making sure
Oh,
that
no,
the
no, no,
people
no, no. I just
know.
No, I just read, I went to Wikipedia and, his mother was the first woman CEO of a major publishing firm, and it was Penguin.
Hmm.
Huh.
Look how small that world is in publishing.
Yeah.
Mm,
So, hmm.
yeah. Thank you, Ashley. Love you too.
Hi,
Be
Ashley.
careful. Be careful. Thank you, Kathleen. I have not read anything by Stacey Abrams other than like the captions on her speeches. Or Selena Montgomery.
Okay.
I need to. I
Well,
really
at
do.
least,
Like, you
you've read something. So I did read, I can't even remember what it was now. One of her romance thrillers,
Yeah.
under Selena Montgomery.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
it was okay. It was okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm glad I only got the mass market.
Right. There you go.
So,
Um,
yeah.
I kind of wanted to read When Liberty Sleeps. That was called
When
When
just
Liberty Justice
when
Sleeps.
Justice sleeps.
Yeah. There you go.
I got it at a thrift store for like $5.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
Hmm. I just, you know, I'll read it.
So, my recommendation, not that she's a bad author, but again, my recommendation is check it out from the library.
Okay. Yeah. I think a couple of her Selena Montgomery, I would keep wanting to say Selena Gomez, but Selena
Yeah.
Montgomery books are on Kindle Unlimited. I think a couple, like maybe two or three of them are on there. Um, no, you're good, child. I saw Yanni somewhere. Yes, Yanni. Hey or hey, my fellow Scorpio. But yeah, I just know. I mean, it's y'all know that the FBI is basically, in some regards, sort of like not sort of. They're terrorist group and have committed terrorist acts. I'm trying not to get like kicked off of YouTube, but like they've done that. Like it's documented. So I know that going into to learning how they were formed, thinking of the fact that just reading the first two lines where it says a tribe had oil on their land, like that's enough to let me know I need to be in the right space.
But let's be honest. A lot of our a lot of our policing started off that way.
Mhm.
Or I don't even say a lot of it. All of it started off that way.
and for that purpose.
Yeah.
So like
So,
I know,
I mean, it all started that way.
terrible.
Yeah. And then people wonder why, you know, folks hate enforcement.
Yeah, yeah, they just don't like.
Really
Mm,
doing the same shit that they did when they were formed or before they were
yeah,
formed, but
hmm
um now legally.
yeah,
So
with big quotation marks around the word legal.
exactly. So, and I mean, you do have those that join for the sole purpose of serve and protect or protect and serve. But you have a lot that join for power.
Yeah, and keeping order.
And that is it. Keeping the order.
So I wonder if she started printing both her pen name and her regular name on there once she became more known, because then it would sell better, right? Because you want,
Oh yeah. And I also wonder if that was just
I
like
think that
that
was
was
the conversation, like when it came out, because I think that's what, like, it started to become a deal when people started to bring up her being a writer, like in
on
debates,
top of
or like
everything. Yeah,
like against what she was saying, and so like it did become like, oh, this is a selling point now. Like it's not
yeah,
something I need to keep separate from my political life at this point.
yeah. Which would make total sense, because another side of that, it's not even a coin. It's like a Rubik's cube, sort of being a politician. But like another side of that shape is, as a black woman, she's gonna have to be very transparent and very straight and narrow, or somebody's gonna snitch on her. You know what I'm saying? It's not a question. So that said, she needs to make income. I doubt that she can have a regular full time job and be who she is and still have the time to do what she does.
yeah.
So she needs a legitimate stream of income.
And God, I hope she wins.
Right.
I hope she wins. I need her to win.
They cheated her out the first time, and
Oh,
hopefully they won't be
absolutely.
able to do it twice.
Oh, absolutely. And I hope Beto wins too.
Yeah. How they treated the Black Panthers and FBI was interesting. The carpet baggers from the Reconstruction era. Mm. Yeah.
But that's exactly why the Spooky
Yeah.
Sat by the Door is such an important book, because I feel like you can never
Yeah.
truly understand the Black Panthers and the FBI if you don't read that book, because the
Yeah.
fear that he created in writing that book is what caused them to go after the Black Panthers in the first place.
Yeah.
And so it's like it's like once you see like just how like even the thought of what black people could do started that,
Mhm.
same, because like the history of the book is that once it was written, the book became mandatory reading for the FBI.
Mhm.
Like they all had to read it as part of their training, like, and that came from like the book from the first black FBI agent.
Mhm. Remember you telling me that. I haven't read anything by Attica Locke yet, but I intend to. That was what I was going to read this Black Awenathon, and I think when the reckoning comes, called to me more.
Hmm.
So, but I still plan to read it. Maybe this year. It's a possibility.
I want to read it because I feel like that one, and either if that's either the first one or there's a second one, are the only two books by Attica Locke I haven't read. But I
Okay.
won't say that like finding more about the author makes me a lot less likely to continue reading authors' work, and that's why I just feel like I should not look up authors. I should just read.
Yeah, I'm only gonna like look up authors going forward. I'm only gonna look up stuff about authors if I started reading in some of their work and I don't like the way things are put, or I got like a question mark, both my eyebrows go up into my hairline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because it really is a slippery slope. I
very,
don't, I don't like it.
very. I have made the mistake on so many occasions reading about the author, like, before or while I'm reading the book, and I'm like, I can't read this anymore.
Hmm.
But then the
It's
reason I hate it is because things that I just knew in my head are just confirmed every time.
get
I'm never going.
confirmed.
Every time I'm like, I feel like this is why this makes me feel off. Watch this be why. It's always why, and I'm like, it never fails. It
Yeah.
never fails.
Mm. I gotta stop following authors on Twitter, and I have to stop looking them up because there are so many people that I just simply will not pick up another one of their books if I have
Mm.
already. Or I mean, it goes the other way too. I found people that are like, "Ooh, I like how you talk, and I want to pick up something you've written." But more often than not, it's the opposite. It's like, "Oh, ain't gonna be able to do it."
Yeah. And I wonder what this comment,
Hmm.
um if it's like, and maybe Shay, you might know better since you're a published author. um
Hmm. Let
um
me put it on the screen.
you know
Y'all
what I'm
just
saying?
ignore everything else you may see while I turn my camera on. But
Yup.
published. Let me find the
Mhm.
page number. Hold up.
I love you. Oh my gosh, y'all silly.
It's
So
211. It's page 211. If you
211.
want to just skip forward, you know.
Yep. Feel free.
Yeah.
But yeah, so having her name separate, is that like a separate like revenue stream then? Her pen name and her real name? Would that be a separate revenue? Like her government name? I don't know. Can't hear you.
I thought I was unmuted. No, it's usually why people have pen names, so they're not associated with their personal name, but they can still make money and do things, write books, everything with this other name. It's still attached to them, but like you don't know it. It's like them and a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
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 I'm over here nodding and stuff. Y'all can't see me. But
That's why
yeah.
like so like NK Jemison has her name, but it does business as NK Jemison as well, right? Like
Hmm.
Right.
NK Jemison and Nora Jemison are not the same person technically.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay. Deep cover the movie. I think you're talking about the spook who sat by the door in this comment here. Um.
They did early. It was either last year or this year. They had like pilot for an actual show based on it. Like they were
Mm,
trying to spook who sat by the door into a series. And
okay.
the older sister from is it Black Lightning? I want to say she was like
Mm.
the older sister on there. She was like in the cast for it, but like I haven't heard anything else about it, so I don't know if it's one of those things that like we're giving a whole bunch of black people a whole bunch of opportunities, but they never gonna see the light of day things or not. But I'm definitely curious to see if it comes out because I think it would
Are
make a way better show. Because like obviously the movie could only get into so much, and like it was hard for him to get funding for the movie and then get places that would even allow it to be shown because of the fear it created. So
I
yeah.
can't remember who I was talking about this with. If it was you, Yanni, let me know. Shay, if it was you, let me know. But we were talking about how Stephen King was upset about his pen name. No, it wasn't we. It was somebody on YouTube. It might have been in Books and Lala, Kayla. She was talking about how his pen name got revealed. He got outed basically, and how he was kind of upset and disappointed by that because it gave him a way to try new ideas and not have it attached to his name, um, and his sort of legacy, so to speak. And I think that's interesting thought, like especially somebody like Stephen King feeling like he needs to kind of have a separate, you know, not even separate career, but like a separate outlet to try stuff. Like he doesn't.
You
Well,
know,
it was also because his publisher would only publish one book a year or something too, and he had all this stuff.
no,
But
I feel some
it
type
was
of
interesting,
way. I feel some type of way about Stephen King feeling some type of way.
right? It's like, okay, Steven, it's like really you like getting upset, but you like your publisher is going to publish literally anything. It's just not
Yeah,
as fast as you would like it, but they're going to publish anything that you put
yeah.
out at this point in
And
your life.
does that allow, since
But
they're
y'all gotta
under,
remember, like that was older. The pen name
No,
was
it
older.
was a
It
long
wasn't
time
like
ago. It
recent,
wasn't like no, it wasn't
right?
recent. No, it wasn't recent.
So
Don't let me like
part of it also for him was like wanting to see if he could still be a bestseller, but it not be Stephen King, like it's not be a
makes
fluke.
sense.
Like that's a big thing for bigger authors. Like once it's like you have a name and people are just automatically buy, it's like, well, are they really buying it? Do I really still have it, or are they just buying it because it's me?
Is
And so
that an
like that was
ego
a part of it
thing
too
or
at
is
the
it
thing.
like a
Oh no, for me,
continue learning?
for me, I've already planned to do it. Like I have multiple pen names for each genre I want to write in because
Hmm.
I don't want to be, if I write romance, I don't want to be stuck writing romance forever. Like that's
Hmm.
why Nora Roberts has JD Robb, right? Like
yeah,
people get your name and they expect certain things, and it doesn't matter how good it is. Sometimes people just won't like it because it's not what they wanted you to write.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about with the
That's
city
another.
we became. Like people were, it's so different from her others. But yeah,
It's
that makes
so
sense.
different that it's like you get polar opposites sometimes with people how they feel about the book because they're so
Yeah.
used to it being deep
So
otherworldly
you
stuff and nobody wanted to deal with real life.
that makes sense. Like I wouldn't. Okay, so yeah, I feel some type of way about him feeling some type of way if that happened a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but it wasn't that recent.
Yeah? No?
Hey.
Hello, folks.
hello.
Hey, happy early birthday, Deidra, Lashondra, Monique Taylor.
Not Monique
Mm-hmm.
Taylor. I love it.
uh-uh. Not Shay out here looking like a breath of fresh air.
Don't it? Like
Okay,
on
cutie. Cutie with a big booty, that's what they say.
Oh,
I'm just telling
yeah.
you is what they say. Don't know if it's true or
It's a little
not.
something back there, girl. It's a little
Yeah,
something. A
you
little
working with a
something.
full deck. A full deck, of course. Hmm. Yeah, I'm out here
Yeah.
taking a break. A
Yeah.
conference, we got 10 minutes of a break, and I thought I'd come kick it with y'all.
I
well,
appreciate you stopping
yeah.
by.
I do what I can, not all the
Hmm.
time, but I do it. I do it.
Yes.
What y'all up to?
I couldn't remember who I was talking about. We were just talking about Stephen King being disappointed that his pen name got outed however long ago. We don't talk about Stephen King too much on this channel.
Uh-uh.
But it was in the context of Stacey Abrams and Selena Montgomery and that other person we will not name at all
At
has a
all.
pen name too. And I wonder about I have questions about that because it's a it's implied to be a whole nother gender and like what's that about? Why do you need that? But anyways.
Well,
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why NK chose NK instead of like Nora, right? Like
Okay,
sometimes
but
in certain
NK is
genres.
NK and don't say the same things that them other two initials do.
No, I'm
So
not saying that.
that, that,
I'm
that-
saying
no,
like,
no, I
but
am.
no, but you got to think about when people started their career. So like not
No,
where
I
they are
do.
now,
I
but when they
do.
started in that
Oh, I
choice
do.
was
I
like she's
do.
in a genre where it's more males and most males use initials in that genre. So
It's,
right, like that being
listen,
a
all
thing.
of that's valid. I just, if you feel, if that particular person feels the way they do it is so vocal about gender issues and transphobia, then like I feel like you kind of breaking your own rules and like being facetious about the shit that you say. Sometimes I think that's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
But she's just a special case. But I totally understand. Like you said, JD Robb, and the reason why NK says NK instead of Nora, like it makes
Is
sense.
JD Robb's a woman?
JD
Yeah,
Robb is Nora Roberts' pen
Nora
name.
Roberts.
Well, shit. What y'all doing?
Because right, because that's the point, right? Like in thriller genres, male names, things that make
Yeah,
them more masculine, they sell more.
and it's
Like
funny because men come
it's
in
just
and they
vital.
buy JD Robb, and I was like, you do know you're buying good old Nora Roberts. That's what I want to say.
Listen, Nora is my hero on Twitter. The way she begin people together fast and quick.
Yeah. Like she choked up Tomi Adeyemi.
Listen,
That
some people got to get God on the
yeah,
internet. Wow.
she
So
had
what
no
y'all
reason.
up to? Huh?
Nothing. I'm here.
I feel that. I
I'm
feel that.
here
I feel that.
and
Hey Yanni, by the way, sorry I didn't say hey.
cooking dinner.
You cooking?
Well, it's kind
Erica Michelle,
yeah,
what you cooking?
roasting a chicken
Come on.
and
All right.
getting ready to go fix my potato salad
That's
and
it.
my green
You
beans.
you putting raisin in them?
Oh hell
I
no!
don't know what those folks in the DT area doing. Okay, I don't
Almost
know
made me
what
spit my
y'all
drink
doing.
out.
Oh no no no
Not you cut the
no
camera off.
no!
Yeah.
If
Uh
you ain't gonna catch me slipping, you're not gonna catch me slipping. My face ain't gonna show.
Cachet Regina Wise.
Oh,
If you don't
Regina.
get yourself back on the screen.
I
But no, no
Regina
raisins.
though, Regina though.
Oh,
Yeah,
it felt
Regina.
right to me. It felt right to me in the moment. It felt right. It felt in my spirit. Yeah, no. It's felt,
Just making them up as you go, Emerald. Just
as
making them
they
up.
go. Yeah,
The whole name. The whole
Yeah,
name.
yeah. I feel like Emma Ray Susie got a ring to it.
embrace.
Got a ring to it. Mhm. Oh,
It tried to
Emma
come out
Ray
my nose.
Susie. Listen, Emma Ray Susie Juanita is
Oh,
really. Oh,
Not
okay.
Juanita.
Juanita
I'm finna
Wawa.
exit you from the screen.
We calling you Wawa on the low.
I'm finna
Young
mute you.
Nita.
She said she rebuke it.
Listen. Nita, giving you the best that I've got,
Mm-mm. Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finna, finna, finna. Finna,
Well,
finna,
I say
finna.
I'm giving you the best that. Y'all shouldn't have invited me on this live. I don't know how to
That show
act.
regrets her had. Regrets.
You said be the link.
Yeah, I did. I asked for this.
No, you did. You did. And I
I asked
showed
for this.
up.
My bad.
So, y'all, Deidre's birthday coming up. Those of us in the comment sections. She does have
Yeah.
a wish list. Go and scoot over there if
Oh,
you feel need in your spirit. I saw items between the dollar cent of 8 and maybe low 30s. So bless our girl
yeah.
for going around that sun one more again. And
One more
that's all
again,
I
girl.
ask for. One more again.
Amen. Amen.
One more again.
I raising carrots.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
over
she's
here
a
we're pretty traditional and basic.
You got
That's
you
carrots
know,
over there?
it's
no.
simple.
I mean, there are carrots in the refrigerator, but
You
they will
got
not make
carrots
a.
in the roast?
No, I didn't. I didn't tell.
Roasted chicken.
I mean, you
Oh,
could put
roasted
carrots
chicken.
in.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
Mm.
you could
forgot. I
put
thought you
carrots in
said
it,
roe.
but why waste carrots for chicken?
Uh, oh,
You know, I don't like carrots unless they're homegrown or like from the farmer's market. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is
agreed.
about the ones at
Them,
the grocery store. I don't know what that is.
them baby ones ain't right.
It's
Cause
something
Have
they don't taste like
oh
nothing
god,
good.
nothing. Have
they
y'all
ain't
linked
no
up
processed.
yet?
Yeah, we keep forgetting to take pictures though. We're
Now that
fighting
was
both
not a
of us.
phone call sent my way. Nothing.
No.
We
Yeah.
real low maintenance friendships. We was just like, hey, hi.
Yeah. We
Did y'all
hugged
did
and
y'all hug?
Like
came
Did
we
up
y'all
to the
hugged,
cry?
we
house.
hugged, we
Yeah, we
ate,
didn't
we
cry too
smoked,
much. We
and
didn't
we
cry too
slept.
much.
Literally, that was it.
Yeah.
Dang. So
We watched
Deidre
Love
did
is Blind
cachet.
up to like
Love it.
Oh,
we
they made me watch a dating
I
show, y'all.
did.
Oh my
We
god.
did.
Oh my
We
god.
did.
It had
I
you
have
definitely gonna watch
opinions
some weird stuff with
about
me.
dating. I definitely have opinions
You're
about
gonna
dating,
watch
y'all. I
some
was like,
weird
woo,
stuff with me. Gonna
I
watch
was
some weird stuff with me. So Deidre, when you hug Cachet, she came up to your nipples.
Yeah,
we're
like
not
she
gonna
like
get
fit
into
right
that.
up in here. Like right up in there.
I told y'all I was short. I don't know why y'all don't be listening.
I was like,
Everybody
she's so little.
I'm real little. I'm like a mini person. I'm small.
Yeah, she damn near coming to my belly button for sure.
You
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
Ain't nobody
You're
talking
gonna
about
have to
Coming,
bend
me.
at the waist. You're gonna have to
been
bend
in
at
the
the
way, been at
Y'all,
the
my
way.
godson is like my godson is like almost a foot taller than me. It's
How
waist.
tall are you,
I'm
Tasha?
not telling y'all.
Listen,
I'm
the
short. That's all
most
that matters.
the most embarrassing thing that ever happened was my cousin Keith. Keith is like in his early 20s. And one day I went to go see Keith. And at this time, I was in my early 20s, and Keith was not even done with high school. Or I think he just started high school. Maybe Keith 25. I'm coming at Keith. I think Keith 25. But anyway, so he was in high school. I wasn't. I finished college. I'm done. So I go, and last time I saw him, I'm 6'1", y'all. This dude was to the nipples. I said,
Not the
Keith,
nipples.
what up, cuz? He said, what up, cousin? He stood up. I said,
Yeah.
how did you get up there? How did you go from nipples to 6'11"? I'm
Yeah.
like, what you eating, cuz? Like, share what you doing, cause this ain't right. He goes, little ass girl. I go, big ass boy. Shit, coming at me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So yeah, that dude huge now. He got gold teeth and that thing. Yo, for
Mm.
the streets.
I hate for the streets.
Yeah, the ladies love him.
Yeah, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, ladies love him.
Hmm. She's
I'll be back.
little. She's
I'm gonna
tiny.
go look at my food.
Yeah,
She's a
you
precious
better
little
not put
cat.
raisins.
No raisins ever.
Y'all know she putting raisins. Not your tallest heels, Yanni. I'm not that tall. I'm tallish. I'm tall-ish.
Whatever.
Look at this hand. That's embarrassing. You see this hand?
Look, as she says, she's tallish. Yeah,
That's a big hand. That's just too
yeah.
big.
I'm gonna
But
fit
I'm
like right up
tallish.
under here on you, Bree. I'm gonna be like tucked right in
Right
there.
here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
Come on.
tucked right in
And
there.
then I'm gonna be
I,
tucked
I,
under Deidre.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be like little black Russian nesting
The little
dolls, like
Russian, yeah.
like
Mhm,
right up under each.
Yo,
mhm.
sometimes I feel like the kiddos I see have a bad day just so I can come to school to hug them because they just be like, and I just wrapping them up all in it. Get in here. Come on. Let's get up in there. 5'1" is my guess because that's my height. I think she 4'11".
say I'm 5'2". My ID say I'm 5'2".
Yeah, she ain't 5'2" though. That's a lie. A lot of people that say they 5'2", they lying. So I'm gonna say she 5'7".
Yeah, she probably had Jordans on that day.
She 4'11". I'm telling y'all.
Mhm.
I'm telling y'all.
Mhm.
She 4'11". 4'10"
You're
and a half.
childish. You're
She
childish.
4'10" and a half. What you mean your
Yeah.
neck don't deserve that treatment? You gonna get it, Yanni. Consensually, of course.
Not
But still,
consensually.
I just gotta make it known. I ain't trying to cross nobody's boundaries. So how long y'all gonna be on? I wanted to kick in. I think the thing probably done started up again. Well, I see people hanging out. So once I see them go away, then I'ma go away.
Oh man, I don't know. We was just chilling. I didn't have any set time in mind. I've already started
Oh,
drinking, you know me.
amen. And oh man, I bought nothing to make this weekend fun.
Yeah.
And then I broke my favorite, like, creepy Halloween wine glass as I was leaving the house. And I said, because
Oh
the
no.
devil, the devil was working hard this morning, y'all. Hard. Now I got to find some plastic bottle because now I feel like I can't have this no more.
Yeah. That's tall
That's not
tall.
tall, tall. That's kind of tall. Like 6'3",
No.
6'4", that's tall. You know what I mean? That's tall, tall.
You're
But
giving us
six
2 more inches,
one,
Bree.
huh?
You're giving us 2 more inches, like, bruh. You in the same bracket.
Nah, man, I'm not tall, tall. I'm medium. I'm on the low end of
Thank you,
tall.
T.
You are not. You're definitely taller than about 50% of the WNBA. So yeah, come on.
I'm
Yeah.
not. Those folks are taller than me.
Not all of them.
Them folks
I
tall.
saw that and I was ready to fight the air again afterwards.
Man.
Oh.
I was like
So
punching.
sending me, hey, you see this? I be like, y'all like sharing bad news, don't y'all? Y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all be like, if I
I
gotta
was
see
like
this, you gotta see this. It's not
bobbing and
fair.
You ready?
It's
weaving.
not fair.
You ready to fight the air again? You've
You
been fighting the
know,
air several times since this came out, or what?
like since I read the book, I've been ready to fight the
Come
air.
on,
Okay, so you
Momo.
know what made
Deidre
me mad? Has
Monique.
anybody seen Tom Swift?
Uh-uh.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, the girl they got cast is in Tom Swift. And if her character don't give could be Nella in that show, that if that's the girl who plays Nella, I'm not even surprised.
Yeah.
I just was
Oh.
like,
Uh,
dang, dang, come on, y'all.
I
Come
haven't
on.
been to the
yeah.
movies since pandemic. I think the last movie I saw in the theaters was Dragon Ball the Broly movie that came out. I don't even know what year that was.
Listen, this movie right here, saw it 3 times, made me cry
Yeah.
every time. Like, I feel like you have to go in knowing the history and
Mhm.
just staying in that, like knowing that, the homemade history and like history with colonialization and selling off people, and you have to like
Yeah.
go in with that. But the
Mhm.
way they told the story, oh, I cried. And then I went and looked at Lupita's reasoning of why she decided not to be a part of it, and that's
Mhm.
also super validating and made me emotional as well.
Yeah.
So it's just, and then like living her, Lupita went and looked at talked to women who family was taken by these warrior women, and
Mhm.
how they're living that legacy of not knowing where their family members are, and like how they're viewed, the Dahomey kingdom as a whole. So
Yeah.
like it was beautifully done, and I did like how they specifically was like, look, even though this was like the first woman king, and this is all greatness that she could do, she also did a lot of like the women did a lot of fucked up shit too, and let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So I
Mm.
think it was evenly put out.
Hmm.
But there was like there were moments that really got at your heartstrings.
Yeah.
And really made you want to fight a few people.
Yeah.
A few. Yeah.
I think I might go see Wakanda Forever. That'll be the first time I've been to the movie since 2020. No, I think I
Dang.
might. I'm going to see it, but like I want to see it in theaters. But I'm either gonna go to the drive-in that has new releases instead of old movies, or I'm just gonna go in the middle of the day on a day off in the middle of the week and go see it
Yeah.
with as few people as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Try to pick one of those theaters that let you pick your seat and whatever.
I love that. With the feet
Yeah,
up. Ooh,
yeah,
giving it, giving it.
yeah.
Um,
I haven't been in TJ Maxx. I go to Ross or
that's where I got it from though, and it broke.
damn.
I know. I
I
was
go to
right
Ross
about
or
it, but I'm so glad.
Marshalls, but I haven't been in TJ Maxx in a long time.
Man, I love a TJ Maxx.
Vanessa Riley wrote a book on the Dahomey women. Okay,
Yeah, it was
interesting.
beautiful.
I want to see it. I just didn't know. Like, mm, I think that's when I want to be in the house to be able to have whatever reaction I need to have. I don't know why
Yeah,
I'm like that.
no, it be like that. I was happy that I went with Winnie and her family,
Hmm.
and we were the only ones in there, so we all were slinging snot in the same
Yeah, no slinging snot.
slanging it. You hear me?
Hmm.
Slanging that snot.
Hmm.
But it be like that. But I'm gonna have to come back on in. I think people dwindling. I might have to
That's
go
good.
see what's up.
All
But
right, get
happy
your work on.
birthday, Deidre, Monique.
Thank you,
Okay.
boo. All
See y'all
right.
later. Tell
All right.
Erica Michelle she better not burn that chicken.
I'll tell her.
All right. Bye.
Drive-ins are fun, and it's something about being able to chill in your own car and watch a movie, and have the audio playing through your speakers and your radio that I'm into. I'm into it. Um, they're cool. So did y'all have? I don't want to. I don't want to end it before Erica come back. Did y'all have any other questions? Because I think that I'm gonna play my reading so loose. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I got a question for you because this is one of those final right birthdays before like another big birthday, right? Like,
Ew,
how
yeah.
you feeling? How you feeling? Like
Yeah.
knowing that like it's the end of an era and the beginning of a new. How does that feel?
Here's me. This is something that my mama has always said. She's like, I know this is gonna sound real blunt, but she's like, either you get older or you die. And she's like, and then she says that in context of like a lot of women, especially, don't like to be asked their age. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I'm proud to tell my age because, that lets you know that I've been around and don't like come to me a certain way. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
mama. Okay, mama. She
Yeah.
said, "You don't know when you talk to me, honey."
Yeah. So she, and the only reason why I won't say her age right now because I don't want to get it wrong, but I think she's 66. I think she just turned 66 on her birthday this past year. And I was like, I gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be 39 tomorrow. And so it's like that last birthday before like they call that midlife, don't they? I remember having my dad's 40th birthday and it was like over the hill. So like,
Because
I feel
legitimately, for
fine,
most people, it's the halfway point. And if you
right?
think about that, when you think you're 40 at the halfway point of your life,
Right? It
That's
feels surreal.
crazy.
It feels
It's
surreal.
crazy to think about. And then when you think about it, you be like, and I was like, I thought I was grown 20 years ago. I wasn't
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah. It's like, you know, it's okay. I listen, I don't want to give my deep answer before she comes back or she's able to come back. But yeah, drive-in theaters, this one in particular that I'm thinking of going to see, Wakanda Forever. They have it where they have new releases and then they have an app that you order your food to and you just you order it from your car and they deliver it to your car by the kiosk number. And I think that's like, I don't know, that seems cool to me. Thank you. Let me just go on and add that to my Goodreads right now. Sister, mother, warrior. Right here. Oh, I've seen this cover. Is this a novel though? Historical fiction. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, my mom definitely says that.
My bad, boo.
She
My
does.
best
You're
mama.
fine. You're totally fine. You're
Okay,
totally fine. 53 and proud. Okay, T. You know,
see, all right.
I
No,
love
here's the
it.
thing. I have to tell people because again, I was with my godson this weekend. I'm not 17, sirs. I am 30.
Right.
I will be 32 next month. No, no, I'm little, but nah. So
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I proudly be like I'm my age. So
Hmm.
it's always interesting.
I do that. And, I
Amen.
can say, I can say that probably when I was, so 10 years ago, 29. If you ask my 29-year-old self, do I think that I would be where I am today in terms of just life in general? Like, no, I would think that I would have been further in life. Like, I would have thought that I would have been married more than just a few months. I would have thought that I knew I didn't ever intend to have children, but I thought maybe I would have had a longer career by now. Um, and there's a few things that just life just didn't work out the way I planned at 29 before I lived, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel blessed and I feel happy and I feel content and I feel good, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready
I mean,
for
to me,
whatever
I
40.
feel like as you grow older, you realize how what you just said is the most important way to feel, anyways. Like all the other things that you thought were important, now that you like are older, you're like, I'd much rather say I'm happy. I'd much rather say I'm content. I'd much rather say than like that. Cause like when you said that,
Yeah.
that felt good to hear. Like,
Yeah, like
like
I
my
just
I'm happy with my life. I love that.
yeah, I am. Like I don't know that I even thought about the happiness component, the satisfied component of what it means to have a successful life when I was thinking of success at 29. So, you know, I feel stable even though, could I make more money? Yeah, I could. I could use more money. But I'm fine. Like I'm living within my means. But, I feel loved, you know what I'm saying? I have a spiritual relationship. So, yeah, I'm content. I'm happy to continue to go on with life, just continue like doing stuff I like to do, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, just being able to do stuff that you like and that brings you joy. You know what I'm saying? So, and I thank y'all for being here to celebrate that trip around the sun because this is something that I like to do. You know what I mean? So, thank y'all.
Wouldn't have wanted to be anywhere else, but maybe like on the couch.
like over here.
Right. That's
Yeah,
the only difference. The only
yeah,
difference.
yeah. It definitely does. I think, Yanni. I mean, and it looks different for different people. Like if I had pursued a career in what I got my degree in, definitely success would look different. But that wasn't the path that I got to go down. So I have to shift that idea of what makes me successful. And it wasn't until I realized that, which I probably was 32, 33 before that, like,
Them early 30 years. Oh, there be some
like,
revelation.
I really do. Before that switch flips. Um, so yeah. It's hard sometimes at work because people still think I'm a student, not an employee. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta start dropping your age on them folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of your little friends, boo boo. You gotta hit a mama line on them or auntie line or whatever, you don't get older but better. I just turned 50 last month. Okay. Many blessings to you, Deidra, and thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. See, you gotta let people know I'm not no spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Thank you. Yeah, so like 28, I imagine like that was 10 years ago for me. And there's just so many things that you have yet to experience, and you got to let yourself experience. And there's nothing wrong with that. If I had to do it over, would I do my 20s over? Only if I get to keep the knowledge that I have. If I got to do it
Yeah,
over again from
only if I
scratch,
gotta. No, no,
I'm going to
no,
pass.
no.
I'll just keep.
And I'd even do it if you at least maybe I don't have complete knowledge, but you let me know what I chose the first time.
Yeah.
If I just have that much, I'd be able to do it. And you were like, "Well, you chose this man the first time. Okay, I'm not choosing him this time, guy. You right? Nah.
Yeah.
See, like if I had that, you ain't gotta tell me it worked out or it didn't. Just this was the choice. Okay, I'll do the opposite. I can at least do that one. I can at least do that one.
Yeah, you get to go in there with the knowledge that this is a do-over and this is a choice that I made the first time. I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, it is at whatever level. Like, this is the thing, like, especially not necessarily millennials, I wouldn't say, but like the next generation, the impact that social media has had on like self-worth and like self-esteem and like the reality of where a person should be at a certain age at a certain time in their lives, and like what other families look like and what other relationships look like, and all of that has had such a profound impact on what imposter syndrome looks like for different people. um and it's so real. Like there's successful, like when I say successful, I mean like by any like objectively successful people at like 20 years old in whatever career path they chose. But are they healthy people? Are they whatever? Like it's so many layers to it, but it has really impacted how people feel about themselves in at any given stage, because there's always that one outlier that we hear about somewhere making a bunch of money off of something regular or something extraordinary, and we or in our same fields that are getting maybe more recognition, more opportunities. I don't know, but I think social media has a lot to do with how we view that phenomenon in today's society. And it kind of makes me sad because it's it's not real, or it's not sustainable in a lot of cases, or replicable either. Like sometimes the stars just freaking align for some people. That's just a thing. I already saw that. Make sure I'm seeing the comments. It's heavy with historical and traditional language. I haven't finished it yet. Okay. Maybe um if there's an audio book for it, I might check it out because if there's one thing about me when I'm reading books that have words or like passages with dialects, I have trouble pushing through it because I know I'm not saying it right, I'm not pronouncing it right in my head, I'm not getting the true sense of what this person's trying to say, and I'll stall out. So if an audiobook, if I can like just re-listen to it until I understand it, I might try it that way. And I think you're talking about Sister Mother Warrior for that comment. I just turned 30 and I was like, I made it, right? That's how I feel. That's how I felt when I turned 30, but that's how I feel coming up to 40. Uh, oh. No, like N.K. Jemisin said on her interview with LeVar Burton a couple days ago on Thursday, she was like, she still deals with imposter syndrome, especially when it comes to a new project. So, like, I think that's just for any a human being. Imposter syndrome is just a thing that, especially we, because our lives are led so like on display, not necessarily publicly, but we're like everybody, somebody's watching at any given point. You cannot assume there's not a camera watching you anywhere, any given time that you're not in your own home with your own cameras. So it's just a thing that you have to deal with. You okay over there?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Did y'all
Yeah,
have
I
any
came in
more
a little, getting a
questions?
little out there. I was like, okay, nah,
Yeah, you
let
was
me.
getting baked by the sun. It was like
I
blah
was
blah
like,
blah blah
wait,
blah
wait,
blah.
wait,
Blah.
mom being chocolate though. You girl, I love it over here.
You got sun kissed while you were out there. I love it. I love it. um, yeah, I don't have. Like I said, I don't want to leave before Erica comes back, but
No, I
I don't have
totally do.
anything else to talk about. Let's see if I have any books besides Killer of the Flower. Now that my internet is working fine. Besides Killers of the Flower Moon that I think are particularly interesting. Um, I guess I could share this. Let's see. Okay, baby. I'm still on this live, and then add it to the stream, girl. Okay, and make it bigger. So, do I have this in the right order? Yeah. So I just put this one on. Leslie is the supernatural book that she just talked about a minute ago. This one is so I was supposed to read Summoning Up Love for Black Thon, which is like paranormal romance, I guess. I'm not sure what genre it's in, but it's the hero is a ghost hunter and the heroine is in town after a breakup, I believe. So I started it, but I didn't get to finish it. So that was the first book in the Heart and Soul series, and this is the third. And I'm surprised that the series is coming out so fast. So I need to get on it. There's no audiobooks yet. And the rest of these, I might read heavy in November.
I want to read
Um,
it, but I'm scared because I
yeah,
like him a lot, but it's
yeah,
heavy. I mean, the title. I don't think he's lying.
literally. No, I don't either. Pronounce his name for me.
Kiese.
Yes, I was just making sure that's how I was saying it in my head. Okay. Um, I might read this in November, y'all, but I'm not gonna hold myself to that because I that's another one that I need to be in the right headspace for. I have this on my list because Ray hated it so much, I think, and Bree loves it. I think that's why I have this on my shelf. But and bookish actually told me to read it. You see, it says a bookish round wreck, but mm, I'm not finna read this. I DNF'd it. Mm-mm. I should take it off of my list, but here we are. What else do I think? I might. This just came out, I think. I want to read that maybe by the end of the year, maybe not. I think that's it. That's it for me as far as like near future reading plans. Any specific goals you want to accomplish before you turn 40? Not really. Not really. I don't think that far in ahead. I really try to live a day at a time. You know what I'm saying? I know that might sound kind of cliche, but I do get ideas and I do have things that I want to do, but I don't I wait till they come and then plan for them. And right now, I don't. My last plan was to get out of the last neighborhood that we were in and get into more safe housing. And we're still kind of like adjusting to being over here, sort of, so to speak. So I'm waiting on the next. Like, oh, I can say this. I can say this. I want to make sure that my garden next year, my 2023 vegetable patch or like produce section, is popping, locking, dropping. Like I want to set up my drip system, watering. I want to like provide some kind of shade. I can say that. That's a goal. That's a true like obtainable goal that I can make plans for in the next even yeah, by my birthday because by the time my birthday comes next year, we would have had almost technically 3 growing seasons to have implemented the plans that I need to make. So there's that. Cause like produce is expensive, but also learning to grow your own food is like a life lesson that I think we've lost a little bit in some of the commercialization of society since we got to those big box stores and away from the mom and pops corner stores and such that provide produce or like fresh food, period.
Yep.
I think it's important to try to make sure we keep some of the old ways alive. And I want to do that by the time I'm 40. I also think that since I was in school so long, I sometimes feel like a child. You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like people worry about when they have like a child that's gonna skip a couple grades, like the maturity level. Not to say that you're immature or anything like that, Yanni. I'm just saying like when you're in school, you're in a school bubble and you don't really have that life experience sometimes to go along with your years of life. So I can see that. I've only been working for 4 years, and people my age have whole families. Yeah, like I've been working, not in my career. I mean, I never went into a career path, but I've had a job probably consistently since I was 16, 17 years old. Not for like I didn't need a job, I just had a job because extra money was extra money. So I can see that, especially if you're just like only been working in your career for 4 years because of school and training and learning. I have friends with, yeah. Hi, Bethany.
Hey, Bethany.
Thank you, Yanni. I need the support because your garden is still giving you food, and mine is like, girl, you got a whole colony or two of ants out here just chilling, and
Get I found, I mean, what is it? It's the ortho. But if you want something natural, ants don't like fresh coffee grounds.
people have. I've like been all over pictures, and my dilemma is I don't really want to like kill them. I just want them to go elsewhere. And I know what's happening is I'm watering my garden patch and they're attracted to that water, especially in the middle of the summer when it's like
Yeah,
raining or anything.
but
So
the coffee grounds don't kill them. It just keeps
I
them away.
hope it's I
Yeah,
hope so. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
and
'Cause,
some people say that
uh,
they get their coffee grounds from Starbucks. I don't
they
know.
give those away for free. Yeah.
So,
Because they brew coffee every 30 minutes, so they have a
mhm,
lot of coffee grounds. So
yeah.
I just like, and that shit's heavy.
So, yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna try that. I saw a bunch of stuff on Pinterest, and Cache sent me some stuff, but I'm just. What happened was I felt guilty after killing them the first time. Um, and they what happened? I didn't even kill all of them, but they basically moved from one side of my raised bed to the other side. I know they are
Yeah.
Yanni, but what these particular ants in my yard, they keep like sucking all the like juice out of anything that sprouts. So like any of my peppers that sprouted, they cover. They pollinated it to get the pepper or the squash or the okra, but then they suck all the sap out of it, and it's just like I thank you, but could you leave it alone? I would like to eat some of this.
Right. They also don't like peppermint. Or is it peppermint or eucalyptus?
It's probably neem, it's probably peppermint, it's probably tea tree too. Like I've tried those things,
Um,
but at this point there, it's a huge colony that I can probably only see the tip of, and what I can see is big, if that makes sense. I probably need to put it in the video so we could just see the struggle together because I don't know what to do, but I have a lot of ants that I need to relocate. And how's your dinner? Bree told me to tell you not to burn the chicken.
the chicken is good.
Okay.
It looks good, at least. Um, Potato
Yeah,
salad is done. No raisins, no carrots. Just
as we thought,
just basic,
Bree is talking
basic
shit.
bitch potato salad.
Yeah.
Um, and the green beans are done.
Okay. So it's time to eat then. Well, in that case,
So, because I
I
don't
didn't
want.
want to leave before you came back.
Oh, why? Thank you. But if you were ready to go, you could have.
I know, but try to like
I
make
appreciate
sure we
it.
say our goodbyes.
So,
Um, hmm? Did
what do
you
y'all
have
want
anything
for
you
your
wanted to ask me? Um, I don't know if you're around, but I'll be 39 on my next birthday or tomorrow. So,
That's the
is
day
there
before
anything
my
you want to?
dad's.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me
Yeah.
that.
No, just what you got going on. You're taking tomorrow off. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to work from home. I don't
Oh,
plan to
that's
do
it?
anything.
Okay.
Because, like I was telling you, I was supposed to have a surgery and
Yeah.
I didn't. So I just get to stay home instead of driving in to work. And that's my birthday to me. But next Friday, or when I get paid this coming Friday. I plan to go buy a physical copy of The World We Make because I
Yeah.
have the audiobook already. But with Jemison, sometimes the formatting, she tells us things with the way she formats a
Mhm.
passage.
Yeah.
And I like the audiobook, but I want to lay my eyes on parts of it. I know I will. So I'm gonna go buy it before I start it.
Yeah.
I have that's happy birthday to me. Oh, and I got crumble cookies instead of a birthday cake. So I already got those and have been eating little quarter pieces of them at a time.
I haven't had crumble cake in a long time.
No, like the crumble cookie. So I don't.
Oh, crumble cookies. I'm sorry. I haven't had that in a
No,
long time.
they're kind of like voodoo donuts in that they're
Yeah.
kind of like if you haven't heard them yet, I think they're only in the States, but I'm not sure. They're like these culty cookies is what I call them. Like people love them. They're open pretty late too. I think they don't close till like 12 or something. Something ridiculous. Erica. Okay, I've already seen that. Okay. So I'm gonna wrap this thing up, y'all. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me in a celebration of making it around the sun. One more again. Not
Yeah.
TikToking in the background. I love it. Um, so thank y'all, like I said, and Erica and Cache especially, and Bree, if she watches the replay, thank you for coming by. Uh, I have what I have. I need to wrap up October videos you can expect. Let me preface this and make you understand what the hell I'm talking about. Um, I need to wrap up October, which includes Black Arenathon and Black SFF-a-thon, and I think that's it. Just spooky reads in general. And then I'm not gonna do a November TBR because I don't really have any solid plans. And I'm just gonna say that's the only video you can 100% count on seeing from me in the next week or so. And from there, we're gonna see how the spirit moves us. Okay. Do y'all have any announcements that you want to tell the people?
Um, Go ahead, Cache, if you have something, because I don't. Not really.
They keep talking back here, so no, I don't have no announcement.
Thank you. You don't have anything, Erica? Is that what you said?
No, no, I don't.
Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good
All right.
day. Y'all got like, the whole rest of your day to like do whatever. You still got cleaning time. You still got, you know what I'm saying, smoking time. You got washing time. You got things to do. You got time to do it. We'll see y'all soon.
See
Bye,
ya.
y'all.